All right, welcome back. We are going to work on our World War I game and add the script and the code to it. So if you are on the Scratch homepage, it should look something kind of like this. If you're already signed in, click here and click My Stuff. And we're going to go back to that game here. So I'll click on my World War I game. Okay. So first thing we have to do is see inside so we can see it. Right now we are going to be working on our clicker game. Okay. So I'm going to have this guy be what I click on. I'm going to go over to scripts. And we're going to add a few different buttons. So the first button is going to be under data. Because I want them to have a score for their game. So we're going to do make a variable. Oh, we can leave it for all sprites. Okay. So we're going to start with an event. When the flag is clicked, go back to data. Set feather hat to 0. And then when I click on the sprite, I want it to go up by 1, so my user gets a point. Oops, wrong one. When this sprite is clicked, change their score by 1. Okay, so that should be good. Now we're going to make it move around. Let's first try it. So click here. And you can see up in the top, feather hat is going up by a point each time I click him. That's what I want in my clicker game, right? Because you want to click as fast as possible. Now, we want him to move around, so let's do that. Okay, so with that, we want to make him move randomly now. So we're going to add another one that says, and since we decided not to do the maze, since we're doing a clicker game, we're going to get rid of these. If you decide to do a maze, leave those. You can do the maze with those. So when the green flag is clicked, I want a loop, so it keeps going on and on and on and on forever. And then remember how we said this is like an X and Y coordinate grid? Let's go to motion and tell him to go to X, Y. But now there's one trick in here that we can do. We can have it go to a random X and Y if we go to operators. Pick random. And see how right now nothing's highlighted? And then I go over this and that little where it says -189 gets highlighted. I'm going to drop it there. Maybe we'll move this down so we can see it. And then I'm also going to take another one and wait until this -157 is highlighted and drop it there. That is a little touchy sometimes, I will warn you. So if I'm thinking of my grid, I want him to go anywhere from the X can be -240 and then the X can be +240. So -240 to positive 240. And then the y can be negative 180 to positive 180. So let's do that. And then we don't want him to just go there and sit there forever. So we're going to put one more part in this. And we're going to say right under there, wait until, and then let me see if I can find. Oh, wait, you know what? Not wait until. I said that wrong. We want wait blank seconds. There we go. And you could do 2 seconds, because if you think 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, kind of a long time for him to wait. Okay. Ugh, you know what? I'm not that slow. I want to make it 1 second, and let's see if that's better. Oh yeah, that's way harder. Also, if you want to make it super hard, don't worry, you can always go to 0.5 seconds. So feel free to do that too. So we've got our clicker game, we've got this. The last thing to do would be to make it switch screens after they either reach a certain score or reach a certain amount of time. So what I'm going to do is, when the green flag is clicked, I'm looking for it. So if you want your game to be a minute long, you can do 60 seconds. Broadcast. Message when we want to say, great job, or you could say game is over. Let's try it. Okay. We just want to make sure that our great job shows up. So I'm going to let it run. Okay, let's pause it and let's do 10 seconds because I'm a little worried that it's not working. So let's try. Okay, so what we're going to do is switch this out a little bit. So instead of this, I want the event when backdrop switches to, oops, backdrop 2, because I'm on backdrop 2 in my game right now. This is backdrop 2, this maze. I want it to wait 10 seconds, or if you want yours to wait 60 seconds, that's fine. You can do as long as you want for your game. And then I'm going to go to control, and I'm going to do stop all, so everything stops. And then if you'd like to add at the end a congratulations screen, you could make this. Great job. And then you'll set up in your script, your code, that after 10 seconds, you can add it right here. Go to screen. So let me see where that is. Be under looks. Switch to backdrop 3, because I would say great job. And then you should be done with your clicker game. If you'd like to make a maze game or you'd like to see other Scratch games, remember you can click on Scratch. And if you click in maze game, one will come up. I'd probably choose one simpler than this, but just so you see it, you can hit see inside. And then you'll see all of their script. This one's really complex, but you could probably find one that's pretty simple and copy some of their same script, which will help you along the way as you make new and more Scratch games. Now remember, the last part that you need to do is when you're under your stuff and you have completed this, you need to send it to Miss Riley. So we'll click on our World War I game. And we're going to click share. Make sure that your email was sent. So I didn't clarify mine because I did this morning, but as long as your email is good, you can share it with someone. So you'll be able to hit share, or you can copy this code and send it to Miss Riley in an email, or on Google Classroom. Google Classroom might be a really good place to send that too. So make sure that you share it with her so that you get your points and she can see what an awesome job you did.